Today we will discuss about syllogism. In these kind of problems, there will be some statements and there will be some conclusions. Based on statements, we need to tell whether the conclusions are correct or not. Conclusions can be divided into two categories. One is definite, second one is possibility. Definite conclusion means the conclusion is always true. In no case it can go wrong. And possibility means there is a chance that that conclusion is true. Now we will see how definite conclusions look like and how possibility conclusions look like. Let's see some examples of definite statements. Some pens are pencils. This is a definite statement because it does not contain any word called possibility, and generally all possibility conclusions will have either possibility or can be in the conclusion. Because this conclusion does not contain possibility, does not contain can be, so we treat this as a definite conclusion. Let's see some more examples of definite conclusions. No pen is pencil. This is also definite conclusion because it does not contain possibility word, also it does not contain can be. All pens are pencils. This is also definite statement because it does not contain possibility word, it does not contain can be. Generally these kind of problems will be solved with Venn diagrams. Some problems can be solved without Venn diagrams also. For example, some pens are pencils is also same as some pencils are pens. If this is the statement and if this is the conclusion, we can say that this conclusion is true. For that we don't need Venn diagram. Sometimes instead of some, it will be given as at least some. At least some is same as some. At least some pencils are pens. We can say like this also. Sometimes it will be given as a few pencils are pens. A few is also same as some. Wherever you see at least some and a few, you can replace it with some. If this is the statement and if this is the conclusion, you can say that this conclusion is true. Next, if the statement is no pens are pencils, then it is same as no pencils are pens. This is very important because most of the problems this is very helpful. We need to remember this. If we say no pens are pencils and this is same as no pencils are pens. If this is the statement, if this is the conclusion, for that we don't need Venn diagram. We can directly say that this conclusion is true. If this is the statement, no pens are pencils, we can also say that some pens are not pencils. If this is the statement and if this is the conclusion, this conclusion is true. And we can also tell the same thing in another way, like this is the statement, no pens are pencils. We can say that all pens are not pencils. No pens or pencils is same as all pens are not pencils. Next, if I say all pens are pencils, this is not same as all pencils are pens. Here it is not equal to. You need to notice this. If this is the statement, we cannot say that the conclusion is true. The statement all pens are pencils is not same as all pencils are pens. But we can say that some pens are pencils. If this is the statement and if this is the conclusion, then this conclusion is true. These things we need to remember so that we can answer without seeing Venn diagram. Now let us see how to draw Venn diagram. For these kind of statements, some pens are pencils. Wherever you see some, we can draw Venn diagram like this. I draw two circles. One circle represents pens and another circle represents pencils. And pens, first two letters I am taking to represent pens, and pencil is also starting with PE, so I am taking another letter that is called PC to represent pencils. You can take any two letters. Here you can see this part represents both pen and pencil. It means some pens are pencils. Next, we will move on to all. All pens are pencils. If this is the statement, we will draw Venn diagram like this. Whichever word comes next to all, that should be inner circle. Inner circle is pen and outer circle is pencil. Pencil I am representing as PC. It means all the pens are also pencils because pens circle is inner circle, pencil circle is outer circle. Next statement is no pen is pencil. For these kind of statements, we draw circles which are disconnected. Pen and pencil. As I already said that if we say no pen is pencil, it is also true that no pencil is a pen. We need to remember one thing. If the statement contains only positive statements, then conclusion cannot be negative. In the same way, if the statements only contains negative, conclusions cannot be positive. How do we identify whether the conclusion is or whether the statement is positive or negative? So if the statement or conclusion contains no, not, none, then you can say that the statement or conclusion is negative. Remaining all are positive. Now we will see difference between some and only few or not all. Both are same. Let's first draw the Venn diagram. Venn diagram will be same for both. How do we draw Venn diagram for some pens or pencils? We draw two circles intersecting each other. One is pens and one is pencil. It means some pens are also pencils. And here these are all pens and only few of the pens are pencils, but we are not sure that whether these pens are pencils or not in this case. But if I say only few pens are pencils, let's first draw the Venn diagram. These are all pens and these are all pencils, and we can see that some pens are pencils. This is true. And remaining pens, we are definitely sure that these are all not pencils. If I say only a few pens are pencils, then some pens are pencils, that is true, as well as some pens are not pencils. From this we can say that only few is equivalent to some plus some not. If this is the statement, the conclusion can be some pens are pencils and also some pens are not pencils. If this is the statement, if these two are given in conclusions, then both of these conclusions are true. We need to understand this difference between some and only few. It will be very useful while solving problems. Let's solve some questions. Here is a question. It has 2 statements and 4 conclusions. Let's draw the Venn diagram. Before drawing Venn diagram, it is always better to start with the statement which contains all. So I am starting with that statement, that is all pens are pencils. Pens circle should be inside and pencil circle should be outside. And next statement is no books are pens. Books and pens are completely not related. I am done with the drawing Venn diagram. Let's move on to conclusions and see whether they are correct or not. First conclusion is no books are pencils. This is a definite conclusion because it does not contain a word possibility. Also it does not contain word can be. Whenever we see definite statement, it means that conclusion is always true. While drawing Venn diagram, we can draw in many ways. This conclusion should be true in all the Venn diagrams. If we find a Venn diagram in which if this conclusion is false, then it means this conclusion is false. This conclusion should be true in all the Venn diagrams. Our goal is to disprove this conclusion. It says no books are pencils. To disprove this conclusion, if we can prove some books are pencils, then we can conclude that this is wrong. Now our goal is we need to prove some books are pencils. In the Venn diagram, when we say some books are pencils, how do we draw? We draw like this. I am just redrawing Venn diagram, keeping original Venn diagram as it is. This is pen. All pens are pencils and this is pencil. Our goal is to prove some books are pencils. For that I need to draw like this. When we draw Venn diagram, we need to follow statements. We should not violate statements. Let us see whether all of the statements are followed or not. First statement is all pens are pencils. These are all pens. You can see these are all pencils also because pen circle is inside pencil circle. Next statement is no books are pens. And here these are all pens and these are all books. And we are not violating. No pen is a book here in this Venn diagram. If you can see here, some books are pencils. Without violating statements, I could prove that some books are pencils. So, we cannot say that no books are pencils because I could prove some books are pencils. First conclusion is wrong. We will move on to second conclusion. Second conclusion is no pens or books. As I said earlier, if the statement is no books or pens, it is also same as no pens or books. For this we don't need Venn diagram. This is true. Next conclusion is at least some pencils or pens. Here we can see at least some. This is also same as some. If we replace at least some with some, it will be some pencils or pens. To disprove this statement, what we need to do? If we prove no pencil is pen, then this saying some pencils or pens will automatically be false. Now let's draw the Venn diagram to prove no pencil is pen. Pencil circle is here and pen circle is here. To say no pencil is pen, we need to draw these two circles separately. This is pencil and this is pens. If we draw like this, we are violating statements because statement says all pens are pencils. Pen circle should always be inside pencil circle. Because I am not able to prove no pencil is pen, this conclusion is true. Next conclusion is at least some books are pencils. Here also we can see at least some. If we replace it with some, it will be some books are pencils. And to disprove this conclusion, we need to prove no book is pencil. Let's see whether we can prove it or not. In this Venn diagram, you can see these are all books and these are all pencils. From this diagram, we can say that no book is a pencil. Because I could prove no book is a pencil, I can say that saying some books are pencils is wrong.